The story begins in a lonely, snow-covered region where warrior Ignacio and chief scientist Jose are seen working for Cord Industries. A group of workers is busy digging out a mysterious spherical object buried deep beneath the ground. Just then, Victoria, the owner of Cord Industries, arrives at the site. The moment she sees the strange object, a weird, beetle-shaped scarab suddenly emerges from inside it. The sight of that mysterious scarab instantly fills Victoria with excitement, as if she has finally obtained an unimaginable source of power. Meanwhile, we are introduced to a simple and kind-hearted boy named Jaime, who had just returned home after completing his graduation. His entire family comes to pick him up at the airport, including his father Alberto, mother Rocio, uncle Rudy, younger sister Milagro, and his grandmother. Happy to have Jaime back home, the whole family sits together and enjoys lunch. But during that moment, Jaime learns about the harsh reality his family is facing. He discovers that Cord Industries is slowly taking control of the entire city, which caused their family business to shut down and left them drowning in heavy debt. Their situation had become so terrible that they were now on the verge of losing their home as well. Jaime also finds out that all this stress had even caused his father Alberto to suffer a heart attack. Seeing his family in such pain deeply affects Jaime emotionally, and he promises them that now that he has completed his studies and earned his degree, he will soon find a good job and pay off all their debts. But as time passes, even after trying countless times, Jaime fails to get any job. This slowly starts breaking him from the inside. One day, Jaime tells his sister Milagro that he will earn a lot of money and fix everything again. After this, we see Jaime inside a huge, luxurious mansion. At first glance, it feels like he may have finally become rich, but then Milagro calls out to him and tells him to continue cleaning. In reality, Milagro worked at that mansion, and she had managed to get Jaime a job there as well, so the two of them could earn some money together and help support their family. It is revealed here that the huge, luxurious mansion actually belonged to Victoria herself. Just then, Victoria arrives there in person. Jaime respectfully wishes her good morning, but Victoria completely ignores him without even looking in his direction and walks straight inside. As soon as she enters, she meets her niece Jenny, who already seems furious at her. Jenny shows her a video of the company's latest project. In reality, it was an extremely dangerous device designed to be implanted inside a human body. Once connected, that person would transform into a powerful warrior capable of unleashing destructive abilities strong enough to wipe out the entire world. Seeing all this makes Jenny furious, and she angrily tells Victoria that their father's company should never have been creating weapons like these. The truth was that the company originally belonged to Jenny's father, but after his death, Victoria took complete control over everything. Jenny's father's final wish was that the company should never build weapons made for killing innocent people, which is why Jenny constantly stands against Victoria. But Victoria arrogantly reminds her that the company now belongs to her, and only her decisions matter there. Even after hearing that, Jenny refuses to back down. At that moment, Victoria's dangerous bodyguard Ignacio steps forward, and the atmosphere suddenly becomes extremely tense. Seeing this, Jaime immediately jumps in between them to protect Jenny. But this act of courage quickly turns into trouble for him, because an angry Victoria instantly fires both Jaime and Milagro from their jobs. Jenny feels genuinely bad for Jaime after everything that happened. So before leaving, she secretly gives him her number and tells him that she will try to help him find another job. That same night, Jaime keeps thinking about sending Jenny a message, but nervousness stops him from gathering the courage. Just then, his father encourages him and tells him not to be afraid. Motivated by his father's words, Jaime finally sends Jenny a message. The very next day, Jaime gets called for a meeting at a company. Meanwhile, we see Jenny entering the secret laboratory of Cord Industries. There, her eyes fall upon the same mysterious scarab. Jenny had already realized how dangerous that thing truly was, so she quickly hides it inside a burger box and escapes from the lab before anyone notices her. A short while later, Jose arrives at the laboratory. The moment he gets there, he realizes that the scarab has disappeared. The sight instantly shocks him, and he immediately orders security to seal every single gate of Cord Industries. Loud alarms begin echoing across the entire facility, making the atmosphere even more terrifying. Meanwhile, after hearing the alarms, Jenny starts panicking. That is when she suddenly runs into Jaime. Without wasting any time, she quickly hands him the burger box and tells him that no matter what happens, he must protect it at all costs. She even promises to pay him money in return. But the most important thing was that Jenny repeatedly warns him never to open the box. After that, Jaime quickly leaves the place while security guards arrive to search Jenny. Once Jaime reaches home, his entire family becomes curious and excited after seeing the mysterious box. Everyone keeps asking him what could possibly be inside it. After struggling to control themselves for a long time, they finally decide to open the box. Inside, they discover a strange beetle-like scarab device. At first, everyone treats it like some kind of toy and starts starts joking about it, but suddenly Haimey snatches the device away from them. At that exact moment, the scarab suddenly begins glowing and instantly flies onto Haimey's face. Seeing this, Rudy panics and tries to pull it away, but the second he touches it, he gets hit by a powerful electric shock and is thrown across the room. Right after that, the mysterious scarab crawls inside Haimey's clothes. Suddenly, insect-like legs emerge from it and pin Haimey directly onto the ceiling. In the very next moment, a high-tech armor begins forming all around his body. Within seconds, Haimey transforms into a terrifying superhero-like figure. The instant the suit is completed, its advanced AI system activates as well. Before Haimey can even understand what is happening, the suit smashes through the roof, launches him high into the sky, and then all the way into space. Haimey becomes completely terrified because he has absolutely no idea what is happening to him. After some time, the suit finally brings him back to Earth and starts flying him across the entire city at incredible speed. Several vehicles come rushing toward him along the way, but every single time the suit automatically protects him. Suddenly, Haimey ends up directly in front of a speeding bus. Detecting danger, the suit instantly creates a special energy shield that slices the bus into two separate halves. Witnessing all this leaves Haimey completely horrified. Eventually, he finally returns home, and at that exact moment, the high-tech suit disappears on its own. The most shocking part was that even after surviving such terrifying events, Haimey did not have a single injury on his body. But after going through such a horrifying experience non-stop, he collapses unconscious right there. When Haimey regains consciousness, he becomes terrified after realizing that the mysterious scarab device has now fused into his back. He cannot understand what exactly is happening to him. In panic, he talks about calling the police, but Rudy immediately stops him. Rudy explains that if they go to the police, they will simply treat Haimey like a thief, and all the trouble will fall on him instead. After this, Haimey goes out searching for Jenny. On the way, he notices a group of dangerous men chasing her. Without wasting a second, Haimey quickly pulls her into his car and takes her straight to his house. Once they arrive there, Jenny finally reveals the truth about the scarab. She explains that it is not an ordinary device, but an extremely dangerous and powerful weapon. Victoria wants to use the scarab's powers to make her OMAC project even more deadly. When Haimey asks why the scarab specifically chose him, Jenny admits that she does not know the answer, but she believes the truth behind this mystery may be hidden inside Cord Tower, where a special key is kept. After this, Rudy, Haimey, and Jenny head toward Cord Tower together. Once there, Rudy uses his technology skills and places a device that jams all the security cameras. The moment the guards get distracted, Haimey and Jenny secretly sneak inside and steal the mysterious key, but suddenly, the key transforms into a special watch. The second Jenny sees it, she becomes emotional because the watch once belonged to her father. The two are just about to escape from there when Ignacio suddenly blocks their path. Sensing danger, Jaime's scarab suit automatically activates, and an intense battle instantly begins between the two warriors. Using his unfinished OMAC suit, Ignacio launches a brutal attack on Jaime. During the fight, Jaime discovers many deadly weapons and hidden powers inside his new suit. The battle becomes so violent that Jaime could easily kill Ignacio right there. But at that moment, the AI inside the suit starts encouraging him to eliminate his enemy. Even then, Jaime resists the suit and firmly says that he does not want to take anyone's life. Meanwhile, on the other side, Rudy and Jenny try escaping the area in their car. Ignacio immediately starts firing bullets at them. Seeing this, Jaime rushes toward them without hesitation. Just as Ignacio gets up to attack once again, Rudy suddenly crashes his vehicle straight into him at full speed and saves Jaime's life at the very last second. After that, all three of them quickly escape from the place together. The next morning, Jaime, Jenny, and Rudy arrive at an old mansion that once belonged to Jenny's father. There, they use the mysterious watch, which suddenly opens a hidden secret door in front of them. In reality, beneath that mansion was a concealed underground lair filled with highly advanced technology and old futuristic gadgets. It is there that Jenny finally discovers the real truth about her father. Her father was not just a businessman, but the city's legendary superhero known as the Blue Beetle. Using the powers of the same scarab, he had created several high-tech weapons and machines to stop crime spreading throughout the city. Seeing all this makes Jenny emotional, because for the first time in her life, she learns about her father's true identity. Meanwhile, Rudy keeps searching through the old computer systems to find a solution for Jaime's condition. At that moment, Jaime walks into the bathroom and becomes frightened after looking at himself in the mirror. A strange, glowing blue mark had appeared across his body. It was now clear that the scarab was slowly bonding itself with Jaime's body, but within a few seconds, the mark mysteriously disappears on its own. When Jaime walks back outside, he notices Jenny sitting quietly while remembering her father with sadness. Jaime tries to comfort her, and during that moment, the two slowly begin growing closer to each other. But suddenly, Rudy interrupts them and reveals that he has discovered something extremely important. He explains that as long as Jaime stays alive, the scarab can never be separated from his body. Not only that, but the scarab will protect its chosen hero under any circumstances. Hearing this leaves Jaime completely terrified. He starts feeling as if he is now trapped with these powers forever. Just then, Rudy tries to calm him down and says that instead of being afraid, he needs to understand and control this new power. Meanwhile, on the other side, Victoria finally learns that the scarab is now with Jaime. The moment she discovers this, she sends her private military force straight to Jaime's house in order to capture him. Shortly after, Jaime, Jenny, and Rudy spot Victoria's helicopter flying toward their home from the sky. Seeing the danger approaching, Jaime tries using the powers of his suit, but this time the suit refuses to activate. Suddenly, Jaime remembers Rudy's words that the scarab will always protect its hero. The moment that thought crosses his mind, Jaime fearlessly jumps off the top of a tall building without thinking twice. As soon as his life falls into danger, his blue beetle suit instantly activates on its own. Right after that, Jaime flies through the sky at incredible speed and rushes directly toward his home. Meanwhile, Victoria's soldiers had already reached Jaime's house. They forcefully drag his entire family outside and point guns directly at them. Just then, Jaime suddenly arrives at the scene. Using the powers of his blue beetle suit, he blasts several soldiers away with powerful force. But Victoria did not only want to capture Jaime, she wanted to witness the true power of his suit with her own eyes. That is why she orders her soldiers to target Jaime's family instead. The moment the soldiers begin firing, Jaime instantly activates his energy shield and protects his family from the bullets. After that, Jaime asks his AI suit for weapons that would not kill anyone, but the weapons created by the suit turn out to be extremely dangerous, forcing Jaime to attack the soldiers against his own will. Chaos spreads everywhere around them. During all this, his family tries escaping from the area. While running away, Milagro suddenly falls to the ground. To save her, her father Alberto immediately rushes toward her, but at that exact moment, a soldier attacks Alberto from behind and badly injures him. Because of the injury and extreme stress, Alberto suffers another heart attack. Meanwhile, Victoria's deadly bodyguard Ignacio had already locked Jaime in his sights. He is just about to finish him off when Jaime suddenly hears his father's voice. Seeing his father in danger, Jaime immediately runs toward him, but at that same moment, Ignacio uses a special technology that weakens the blue beetle suit completely. The attack throws Jaime violently to the ground. Within moments, Victoria's soldiers blow up Jaime's entire house and set everything on fire. Soon, nothing but flames and destruction can be seen everywhere. Jaime helplessly watches his father suffering right in front of his eyes, but no matter how hard he tries, he cannot save him. This becomes the most painful moment of his life. In the end, Ignacio walks toward Jaime, captures him, and takes him away with him. The next morning, Jaime's family was completely shattered. Alberto's death had broken everyone from the inside. The house was filled with nothing but silence and grief. Just then, Jaime's grandmother encourages everyone and says that if they keep crying like this, they will never be able to save Jaime. Hearing her words, the family slowly tries to gather their courage again. At the same time, Jenny arrives there and takes the entire family to one of her father's secret locations. Once they reach there, everyone is left shocked because hidden inside that place was an extremely advanced aircraft called Bug, built by Jenny's father, capable of flying at incredible speed. Along with it, several high-tech weapons and gadgets were also stored there. Excited by everything around her, Milagro grabs a few special gadgets, including a powerful glove. Meanwhile, Grandma chooses weapons that can attack enemies from a distance. Now the entire family was finally ready to fight in order to save Jaime. After this, all of them come together and make a plan to attack Victoria's fortress built on Paco Island. In reality, Victoria was preparing to remove the scarab from Jaime's body inside that fortress. She connects Jaime to a dangerous machine so she can extract all the scarab's data. But during this process, Jaime's life could also be lost. On the other side, Ignacio's OMAC suit is connected to the same machine as well, so the complete powers and technology of the blue beetle scarab can be transferred into his suit. The moment the machine starts running, Jaime begins screaming in unbearable pain. Within a short time, he falls into a coma-like condition. During that moment, he experiences a strange vision where he sees himself standing beside his father Alberto. There, Alberto explains to him that becoming the blue beetle was not an accident, but the true purpose of his life. After hearing his father's words, Jaime regains his courage once again. Suddenly, he awakens from the coma, and this time he fully accepts the powers of the blue beetle. But at that exact moment, a major danger is created. Some special codes from the scarab get transferred into Ignacio's OMAC suit, making it far more dangerous and powerful than ever before. Meanwhile, Rudy crashes the Bug aircraft directly into Victoria's fortress. The sudden attack terrifies the soldiers inside, and they immediately begin firing bullets at them. But the aircraft was incredibly strong, so the bullets had no effect on it at all. Instead, the Bug starts throwing soldiers around using its giant mechanical legs. Then Rudy presses a special button, causing blue smoke to spread spread out from inside the aircraft. The smoke was so powerful that the moment the soldiers breathed it in, they started collapsing unconscious one by one. Within moments, the entire path gets cleared. On the other side, Milagro and Jenny successfully enter the fortress. There, they discover a massive setup of OMAC suits that were stealing energy from the blue Beetle scarab. Both of them quickly realize that if those machines continue running, Ignacio will become even more powerful, so they use a special gadget and blow up the entire system. The moment the explosion happens, a huge part of the fortress collapses, and during all the chaos, Milagro and Jenny get separated from each other. Meanwhile, Jaime regains consciousness inside the laboratory, but this time he is unable to use his blue Beetle suit because its system was still rebooting. At that moment, Jose finally understands that Victoria is destroying everything only for power. He realizes that he has been supporting the wrong people all along. After this, Jose decides to help Jaime. He secretly opens a gate for him so he can escape from there. But just then, Ignacio notices them together. Filled with rage, Ignacio kills Jose without thinking twice. At the very same moment, a massive explosion erupts inside the laboratory. Even through the fire and falling debris, Ignacio still manages to save Victoria. After that, an enraged Victoria leaves from there to search for and capture Jenny. Meanwhile, Jaime suddenly finds himself surrounded by a large group of Victoria's soldiers. It looked like he was trapped from every direction with no way out. But just then, his grandmother suddenly arrives there. Using the high-tech gadgets she brought with her, she defeats all the soldiers within seconds. Everyone is left shocked after witnessing her incredible fighting skills. After that, all of them quickly get inside the bug aircraft. But then they realize that Milagro and Jenny still have not returned yet. Jaime could never leave his sister and Jenny behind in danger, so he decides to go back into the fortress alone once again. Inside, Milagro is trying to defend herself from the soldiers using her special gloves. She fights bravely, but the enemies were too many, and slowly the soldiers begin surrounding her from all sides. Just then, Jaime arrives there at the perfect moment. This time, his blue Beetle suit was fully activated. Now he was controlling the suit far better than before. Using his new powers, Jaime defeats all the soldiers within moments. But suddenly, Ignacio appears there. With his immense strength, he slams Jaime so hard that he gets thrown straight through a wall. Jaime somehow manages to recover, and then a brutal battle begins between the two warriors. While fighting each other non-stop, both of them fly beyond the sky and eventually reach space itself. Even there, they continue attacking each other without stopping before rapidly falling back toward Earth again. Meanwhile, on the other side, Victoria captures Jenny and prepares to escape in a helicopter. But Jenny was not someone who would give up so easily. She secretly places a special gum bomb created by her father inside the helicopter. Within seconds, the helicopter loses control and crashes. However, both Jenny and Victoria survive the accident. After that, Jenny immediately destroys the device that contained all the scarab's data. This meant that Victoria would never again be able to recreate powers like the blue Beetle. Meanwhile, Jaime gathers all his strength and asks the suit to create a weapon exactly like the one he imagines in his mind. Following his thoughts, the suit creates a deadly weapon, and Jaime attacks Ignacio with it. But Ignacio was also an experienced soldier. Using all his years of war experience, he once again knocks Jaime down to the ground. Meanwhile, Rudy throws a rock at Ignacio to distract him for a moment, but Ignacio instantly turns around and fires a shot at him. Seeing this makes Jaime lose control of his anger. Watching his family and friends getting hurt pushes him to attack Ignacio with his full power. Now he was just moments away from killing him. But suddenly, the AI inside his suit reminds him that he never wanted to take anyone's life. At that moment, the AI also shows Jaime memories from Ignacio's past. Jaime learns that Ignacio was actually a helpless victim, just like him. When Ignacio was a child, his home was destroyed in a bombing caused by Cord Industries, and his mother died in the attack. After that tragedy, Victoria took him in and turned him into part of the dangerous OMAC experiments. After discovering the truth, Jaime's anger finally fades away, and he decides to spare Ignacio's life. For the very first time, Ignacio realizes that he is no longer Victoria's slave, and now has the power to make his own choices. After this, Ignacio walks directly toward Victoria. Once he reaches her, he triggers a massive explosion. In that devastating blast, both Ignacio and Victoria are killed. Along with them, the entire island also begins collapsing into destruction. But at the perfect moment, Rudy arrives there with the bug aircraft and rescues Jaime and Jenny. After that, all of them safely escape from the island. Once they return home, the entire family gathers together to remember Alberto and mourn his loss. Sometime later, Jenny becomes the new owner of Cord Industries. During a news announcement, she declares that the company will now work for the good of humanity and will never again allow dangerous military projects to be misused. Meanwhile, Jaime and his family stand beside their burned house, wondering how they will move forward with their lives now. Just then, Then, all their neighbors suddenly arrive there and warmly welcome them with love and support. Seeing this makes Jaime and his family emotional because the entire neighborhood stood beside them during their hardest time. At the same moment, Jenny also arrives there. She says that a talented inventor like Rudy is extremely important for Cord Industries, and in return, she promises to help the entire family. Hearing this finally brings smiles back to everyone's faces again. After that, Jaime asks Jenny to come out with him. The two slowly grow closer and then share a kiss together. In the very next moment, Jaime flies into the sky with Jenny using his blue Beetle suit. At the end of the story, we see the secret laboratory of Jenny's father. Suddenly, a computer lying there turns on by itself, and an old voice recording begins to play. In that recording, the voice of Jenny's father can be heard saying, "I am still alive somewhere." And with this mysterious twist, the incredible story finally comes to an end. So, what did you think about this movie? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories like this. See you again in the next video.